Hey everyone, and welcome to this SolidWorks tutorial in which we will model this part, we will make its drawing and apply some GD&T on it as well. So let's begin. Open a new part file, and I'm working in millimeters, so I will select it mmgs as units. Then we need to select a plane here. For example, if I select the front plane and click on sketch, that is the very first option. Then I will select the line tool, and at this origin point I will start the line and create a horizontal line, then create an inclined line, then a horizontal line, and then I will connect it back to the sketch. Then I will select this horizontal line and assign a horizontal relation to it and ensure that this is perfectly horizontal. Similarly, this is going to be vertical, and assign a horizontal relation to this line. Okay, now our sketch is clear. Select the smart dimensioning tool and specify the length of this line first. This is going to be 500 millimeters. Okay, now let's assign some tolerance to it. So I will select this dimension and come back to this region. Here I will specify the decimal points, so 2 are fine. Then I will select here the tolerance type, so this is going to be symmetric. And for the tolerance, for example, I will specify here 0.1 millimeters, and then I will check the box. So 500 millimeters with a tolerance of 0.1 symmetric. Then this dimension is going to be 125, and very much similar, I will specify some symmetric tolerance to this as well. So the type is going to be symmetric. Symmetric means in plus and minus both the same. Okay, then specify the angle between these two lines. This is going to be 45 degree. I will not specify the tolerance to this line because this is going to be the geometric tolerance. So as you can see, our sketch is fully defined. Now go to features and select extruded boss base and extrude it simply up to 30 millimeters, for example, and then I will check the box from here. Okay, if you want to edit the sketch, you can edit it like this. You can go back to the sketch. If you want to change any dimension, you can change it from here, and after that you need to exit the sketch. Now if you want to apply some appearance, let me go to the appearance section, and here I will go to the solid section. You can apply any appearance or any material if you want to. This is up to you. Okay, now I will save it. So you need to go to file and click on save as button, and in a specific folder and at the location you want, you can give it any name you like, and then you can save this file. Now let's create the drawing. So I will go to file and I will select this button, make drawing from part, and here you need to select the sheet type. I will select A4. You can select any sheet type, but I will select A4 and then click OK button. Okay, so here is our view palette, so select it and then drag the front view here and place it over here. Automatically you will see the top view, and automatically you will see the right view, and then this is our isometric, or you can say 3D view. You can drag all these views, and let me select this isometric and give it this appearance. This is the by default 3D appearance. You can place all of these views at your desired location. Then I will select this front view, and in annotations I have got this model items, and as you can see, these are the dimensions which I have assigned while modeling this part. So automatically I have got some of the dimensions just like that. After that I will hold Control key and select all of these three parts, and then I will assign them this fourth kind of appearance, which will allow me to see the hidden details as you can see it from here. Then let's apply some datums. So first it's going to be this side, this larger side. This is going to be our primary datum, so I've assigned datum A. Then datum B, or the secondary datum, is going to be our this bottom line, and this side line is going to be our datum C, for example. Okay, we don't need any fourth reference, so I will press escape button to get rid of the D datum. Now let's select smart dimensioning tool and specify this line. This is going to be 125, because while measuring we would require this dimension as well. Then let's specify the width of this part as well, and we would require to assign some tolerance as well. So let's select this dimension, specify the type of the tolerance symmetric, and then you need to specify the tolerance here. That is going to be 0.1. okay, and after that I will select here geometric tolerance, and we have to apply the geometric tolerance here. This is going to be angularity, so this is the symbol for the angularity. After that a window will appear where we have to specify the tolerance. So 0.025, we need to add a datum here as well, so I would add a datum A, and then I will select the add datum button again because I want to add the datum B as well, and then I will click the done button. So two datums have been applied to this angularity dimension. Then I will select this arrow and I will connect it with this angle dimension, because the angularity is being applied to this dimension. Then I will select the geometric tolerance again, and let's add the geometric tolerance to this side, because this side has to be parallel with the datum C. So I will specify here the tolerance 0.05, and I will add the datum C, and then I will click on the done button. Okay, now let me drag it down and drag this dimension upward. And that basically completes our tutorial, guys, in which we have modeled this part, we have made the 2D drawing of this part, and applied some of the GD&T tolerances as well. So if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.